Obama with his two daughters, fake daughters. This their real father right here, and that's their real mother right there. And they just walking around pretending, getting paid. It's all one big ass act. All this shit is one big act. Look at that. Those are the real parents of these kids. I pay attention. Oh.
Tupac said, God on the way, she just taking her time. I'll say it again. Tupac said, God on the way, she just taking her time. What did he mean by that?
Seen Vladimir Putin come out and say that they figure out how human beings can live to 200, 250, possibly forever. Then you see a documentary came out about root canals causing cancer because they want to take your root canals out because your root canal contains pure stem cells. So when you see people taking NADS or stem cell transfusion, they look really young. That's the whole purpose, because in the Bible it says man's years shall be 120, but Methuselah lived to 900. Gilgamesh and them lived for 40,000 years. Why is Hillary Clinton asking for the burial site or Gilgamesh's resurrection chamber in FOIA documents? It's all about using stem cells to lengthen the telomeres in the human body. You lengthen the telomeres, you can live forever. So they know how to do this. And then some of the people that they interacting with have probably been around for thousands of years already.
Right.
So, you know, the truth is indeed stranger than fiction.
Do it make sense to y'all that Savannah Guthrie is pledging $500,000 to missing and exploited children when her mama's ass is still missing? You mean to tell me that you got a $100,000 reward for your mama that was probably set up by the FBI? You didn't have an initiative to put no more money behind it, but instead you put $500,000 toward missing and exploited children. Not to say that the kids don't need it. Okay, fine, whatever. But at the end of the motherfucking day, if you try to find your mama, you would put the $500,000 toward the reward for finding your motherfucking mama. That's what it sounds like. I mean, the math ain't motherfucking math, and why ain't you putting that money toward trying to find your mama? Somebody help me understand, because I don't get it. Am I missing the fucking plots? Because, baby, where's your mama at? And why is you giving $500,000 towards something that don't bring your mama closer to the house? I don't understand. I don't get it. So y'all help me to understand. Help me to formulate the calculations to help me get to the place at which her level of thinking. Because, baby, do that sound right to anybody? Do it. And just so y'all know, that lady is no longer with us. So it would be like a recovery of a body is what I'm thinking. That lady no longer with us. So why wouldn't you want to find your mama's remains and bring her and peacefully be able to put her to rest? Why is you pledging $500,000 somewhere else? I'm not trying to sound crass. I'm really, really not. I'm really, really not trying to be crass, but I'm just being, this is fundamental thinking. Goddamn. Help me to make it make sense. Help me. Is it clear?
Metrosexuals about to take over hip-hop, and your children, your nephew, your niece, and all the little ones, the shorties now, Tay-Tay, Riri, Man, Antoine and them, in the hood, gonna be wearing fucking skirts, watch. Man purses and this kind of shit. Serious. Now the man.
BY is real. I'm about to show you how these celebrities play right in your face and you don't even know it. Ryan Coogler went on the Breakfast Club to say that Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam were the inspirations to his characters Smoke and Stack in the movie Sinners. Here's the irony in that. About 2.5 years ago, I made a video showing you how Nipsey was able to speak at his own funeral as his brother, Black Sam. The funny part about Black Sam and Nipsey is they have no videos embracing each other, dapping each other up, hugging each other, none of that. All of their pictures are photoshopped, edited, and they are blurry. See, here's the funny thing. Michael B. Jordan played both roles, Smoke and Stack. And Nipsey played both roles of himself and his brother. Wanna know what Freemasons believe in? Duality. Playing both sides. Red, blue, red pill, blue pill, black, white, light, dark. This is why Nipsey Hussle was wearing the checkered flag on his neck, showing his symbolism as a Freemason. They believe in duality. This is how he was able to play Black Sam. And for the ones who do know, this is how he was also able to play Big Hit, the Blood. And Nipsey was the Crip, red, blue.
And aside from Ryan Coogler saying he got his inspiration from Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam, why don't you tell him where you really got the inspiration from? You know that DMV movie producer by the name of Billy, who made the movie Bloody Freaks? And the synchronicities that are in his movie are in yours as well. But his script is copywritten a few years before yours. Yeah, you got a big ass lawsuit coming, so I want to see how you're going to navigate that one. The joke is that Ryan Coogler got his inspiration from one guy playing two roles. Nipsey played the role of himself and his brother. Smoke in Stack in Sinners was played by one guy, Michael B. Jordan. You get it? If you need more clarity and information, this video right here will be pinned up at the top, and you can go watch it. My name is BY is Real. Well, I don't do conspiracies. I do real ass information.
Keep black jokes off the internet because you see white people, other groups of people talking about, oh yeah, the saxophone's getting louder. Yo, they've been doing this since social media just show us what they do. But I feel like this is gonna be a hot take, right? But they have no creativity. They have no soul. That's why they go around the planet colonizing everything. They're not from Earth. That's why everything is like, wow, what's that? I want to do that. That's interesting. Even when you look how they live, okay. You know how like we get wealth and we might wear nice clothes and fancy clothes and you know what I'm saying? They wealth is like, oh, I'm gonna build my house, I'm gonna mow my lawn, and like they're real boring people, bro. Naturally, they're naturally boring as fuck. We are very fun people. So that's why they watch us, whether it's on some racist shit or they love us. Either way, they're watching us all day, every day. What do black people do? We don't give a fuck about nothing. We just do things. And we be worrying about our own people. Like, yeah, this nigga, this bitch. We more worried about like our women, if you want to be honest. If not, you focus on your life. But we don't wake up thinking about like, oh, what's John doing on his life? We don't care. Or what's Hector or Limbo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they actually wake up and like study shit, bro. But then if you be like, oh, you influenced by black people, oh no, we have our own culture, this is us. And you notice, like, you ever seen a black dude at a rodeo and he dancing and he fucking that shit up better than any nigga who ever hit the Mexican dance. He fucking that shit up, spinning and shit. Like, shit is just not. We'll come to any culture and take that shit over, bro. On top of that, we got our own shit we create out of destruction. And then they'll say something like, oh, well, black culture is sagging pants and gangbanging. Like, that's not social engineer manufactured by the government. Because if we wasn't gangbanging, we'd be banging it out with y'all, straight up. This ain't a race thing, bro. It's you got trained to think that you were superior and you're not. You're inferior. And that's why they always come, nigger, ah! They always got the racist terms as soon as you get in an argument. Bro, black people will roast you and not say nothing racist about you and cook your life. Big face ass, sloppy teeth ass, big body ass. Like how the dude be roasting the dudes like, white dudes love patch notes. It's like certain shit like that. Like, we know how to cook you without just being like, y'all nigger, chicken lover. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have no creativity. That's why every time we make a dance, they do the dance half-ass and with their weird legs and shit. Now, they have copied this shit so much that they could do it identical now. White girls couldn't twerk 20 years ago. Now they can. Why? Because they're mimicking the soul. We are dealing with counterfeit spirits on earth. Straight up. And this don't mean all skinfolk kinfolk neither, but that's just a fact, bro.
He said the demons couldn't get the job done. They too weak for y'all, so I came to kill her myself. So Satan was getting witches, humans, to lay their bodies down. It's called astral projection. Lay their bodies down, you travel. It's a strange scripture in the Ecclesiastes, the Song of Solomon. It talks about the silver cord of life. Yeah, in astral projection, they teach you when you come out of your body, there's a silver cord. If you go too far and it snaps, you go straight to hell. You can't get back to your body. See, the church don't know nothing about this. This is what we deal with every day. Okay? So, you want to hear something crazy? Ooh, this gonna get me in trouble. When a human spirit has taken over a spirit, the name of Jesus doesn't work. Because you and I got free will, demons don't. They gotta come out in the name of Jesus. Second time it happened, the girl is in our bedroom, because I use the bedroom. My wife is sitting right there, I'm sitting right here. The girl is sitting on the floor, we're just ministering to her. All of a sudden she does this. She opens her eyes, and it's a man in her body. Real man. Astral projected all the way from Virginia. My wife is hilarious.
Is not illegal in the United States with the exception of one state.
What?
The only state in the United States where cannibalism is illegal is the state of Idaho.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I am not leaving my house today.
White people have always indulged in cannibalism. They ate their slaves and they ate black people that were free after the Emancipation Proclamation, after lynchings.
So they told you that the Moors got these people out of the caves and taught them how to be civilized. But if everybody knew what these people really were, do you think anybody will want to live amongst them or even reproduce with them? What could we do to make everyone think that these are natural people? Let's put them in control and trick everybody into thinking that they're superior, that they're elite. We'll convince our own people that they are 3/5 of them. We'll also hide in plain sight, and anytime our people get too smart or try to rise up, we'll intervene. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Waiting for a minute in Babylon, your time is ticking, you can't trick me on my spot, cause I am one with the spirit. On my pivot, I can't switch it, cause we ballin', ain't no missing. I'm like Curry in that domain, +3 on all you niggas. I am Manson in the shadows, I inherit all the meadows. I'm a town reactivating, razzing up on all you devils. I say, I say, patiently waiting for a minute in Babylon, your time is ticking, you can't trick me on my spot, cause I am one with the spirit. On my pivot, I can't switch it, cause we ballin', ain't no missing. I'm like Curry in that domain, +3 on all you niggas. I am Manson in the shadows, I inherit all the meadows. I'm a town reactivating, razzing up on all you devils. I say, I say, I say.
Love, and I'm like, I love people that like I'm a stage 5 player, and I love my daughter.
What's going on out there in the streets? I keep hearing all this talk about African people asking for reparation from the United States. My thing is this here, why now? Why now the Africans want the United States to pay them reparation? Now, my higher self said something got to be balanced. Something got to be balanced. And it goes back to all of these government officials know the scales are unbalanced. They've been in cahoots with each other. And in order for this shit to be balanced, somebody gotta be paid. Just think about that. Why now the Africans want reparation? Talking about reparation, asking for reparations. That sounds like somebody has taken something from somebody. And because they call the real people African American, Africans think they can come and ask for reparations. When they know they are not the ones that the Bible is speaking about, even though they go through things that we have gone through, they've experienced human trafficking, abuse, neglect, abandonment, lies. They've been worshiping the same white J.C. Penney. But why would they ask for reparation? You got to think outside that box. Somebody is owed something on this planet, and these government officials know this. So they figure, again, they can trick the universe, because let's just say for shits and giggles that America did give African people reparation. The African people would put out a energy of gratitude, happiness, joy. You see what I'm saying? If y'all don't look at this as energy, vibration, and frequency, you will never get it. You will never get it if you keep looking at everything as a physical aspect and listening to the narrative. There's no way they should be asking for reparations now. Why now? This been happened. And why are they asking for reparation? Again, that speaks volumes about maybe it was the Africans that were the slaves and not the original Americans, because they did say they took people from Africa. But why now? Why out of nowhere, after all of this long time, we just hearing about Africans wanting reparation? Baby, this food for thought. When I tell you they're trying to throw everybody out of whack, keep everybody confused, just like Obama said, if you put enough garbage out there, enough confusion out there, enough untruth, people will not know what is the truth and what is a lie. But you got to ask questions and always think outside of that box. Somebody is owed something on this planet. And because they didn't give these people what they were owed, everything is happening. Look at this plant that done blowed up and caught a fire. This courthouse that caught a fire. Again, life is speaking without speaking. And America is being judged. America is being told, you can't do this anymore. Enough is enough. Look at all of this with the war. You see, costing people money for no reason. There's no reason for us to be warring with Iran. What did the people in America do to people in Iran? This is the governments. This is the people that's calling themselves officials that's causing all of this chaos. Trying to manipulate energy, trying to trick nature, trying to trick the universe, trying to trick source God. And it's not going to work, because if they give that reparation to African Americans knowing they don't deserve it, it's only going to cause America more karma. Just like what his name was, Ted Cruz, and the other one, talking about, the Bible spoke about, he who blesses Israel will be blessed. He who curses Israel will be cursed. This is what is going on. They're trying to manipulate and manifest what that Bible said they should do, and they have not done it. We, the original people, we, the woke people, know just what the hell is going on. And as long as we stand in, we know what's going on. We're not backing down. We're not living no more lies. We're not taking no more lies. We're not accepting no more lies. This karma for America will become stronger and stronger and stronger. Africans, please stop with the shit. Please stop with the shit. The time has come for everybody to be fair and square. American people, original people, Aboriginal, indigenous people deserve not reparation, but restoration. You see, we need to be restored, because if they give us reparation, they will have to acknowledge why they treated us this way and who we truly are. So again, they're trying to find another scapegoat. You see, they refuse to say who we truly are, because if they start dishing out reparations, they're going to have to acknowledge that. And they're not ready to do that, because once they do that, then we know they don't have power over us anymore. We don't have to listen to them anymore. They don't have authority over us anymore. We don't have to believe the lies. We would have found our power once they speak it. And some people got to wait for the pink ones to say what is the truth. When you know the truth, you live in the truth. You speak the truth. You be the truth. Simple as that. So again, I find it perplexing. All of these videos about Africans asking for reparation is perplexing to me. And it says in a loud volume that somebody is owed something on this planet. And it is not the African people. It is the original people. You got all this information that says America came and colonized and stole and lied and cheated. You see? Columbus didn't find any damn thing. They rewrote everything. They reclassified everything. They re-identified everything. And now you want to say, we African Americans, but the Africans in Africa gets the reparation. Do I have this correct? You see what I'm saying? They want to call us African Americans, but they're sitting here on the world stage talking about African people getting reparation. Everybody getting reparation except for indigenous people. Except for the people who've been oppressed, suppressed, abused and mistreated, Jim Crows, redlining, you see, building all these projects, brick buildings, concrete everywhere. They can't connect with nature. Dociling them down in the schoolhouse with all these lies, telling half of the story about who is the slave but not who is the slave master. Stop with the shit, Africa. Stop with the shit. And America, you already can't pay what you done. So I suggest you slow your roll, America. Please slow your roll.
Oh. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
watching this video where this dude was like, I know what's in the other Epstein files, us. And I've been wanting to say this for weeks. He said it's us because, you know, they've been doing crazy things to our pictures. But no, I think it's us because who do they worship? They worship Baal, right? Baal is the same enemy from biblical times, okay? If you read your Bible, Baal was spoken about in the Bible, okay? When they were worshiping him, what were they doing? Sacrificing children, right? But it's also the same Baal that wanted them to kill, what was it, all the firstborn males or something like that whenever Moses was being born. You know how people would be like, I feel like the world's been out to get me since I was a baby. Like, life been hard since I was a kid. Have you ever thought that maybe, like, that was the point? Yeah, did you ever think that maybe that was something that Moses said, right? Because they wanted to kill all the firstborns or whatever it was when Moses was born, so they had to put him down the freaking river and whatever the case may be, because Moses was on a hit list. Baal had a hit list of the ones to come that were going to be useful to God's purpose. That had an important assignment within his will. I think that's why we're on the other freaking files. Because they have the hit list. Who are the Moseses today, huh? Who are the Ezekiels and the John the Baptist? Like, come on. But it's just a theory. I'm just talking. Fun. Entertainment purposes only.
This bitch say Church of the Assumption. Church of the...
For you clouds keep claiming y'all native, and for you dummies that keep supporting saying they're native, here's the proof.
Y'all, am I tripping? But I got two fucking shadows. Like, there's one, and that's two. I ain't gonna lie, at first I thought a bitch was following me. I had to look back like...
Unearthed a yam shaped like a human hand and began behaving strangely after refusing a $1,000 offer. The yam's rootstock had 4 fingers, a thumb, and even details resembling fingernails. He said he was initially shocked, thinking he had dug up a human body part. After continuing to dig, he found more than 30 similar yams in the same area, which made him realize it was just a crop with an unusual shape. But things took a strange turn after he brought one home. According to people close to him, the man became very focused on the yam. He kept holding it, stopped eating and drinking normally, and even slept with it in his arms. Someone later offered him $1,000 to buy it, but he refused without hesitation. After the video circulated online, many people were startled by its realistic appearance. Some pointed out that there seemed to be nails stuck in the yam in strange positions, speculating that it resembled some kind of Asian sealing technique, and many believe that his unusual behavior might be related to this. At the same time, others say there is a simple explanation. Yams can grow into odd shapes depending on soil, rocks, and root conditions underground. So what do you think? Just a coincidence or something more mysterious?
Erica Kirk suing me over a video I posted, me in all white, walking in with fireworks, hitting a double take, that half cry, half smile, talking like those political wife speeches. And now it's too far. Nah, let's keep it real. You forgave the man who killed your husband, but you taking me to court. Say it again, you forgave a killer, but you suing a comedian for a video. That's crazy. And don't lie on me. I ain't joke about no tragedy. I didn't touch that. I joked about what everybody sees, the outfit, the voice, the way y'all get on stage and talk. That's public. That's what y'all put out. I just copied it. Now it's a problem. So what? Comedy got to be safe now. Comedy got to ask permission or just not be accurate. Because last time I checked, impressions, parody, all that, that's free speech. That's the whole point. But now it's crossing a line cause it hit too close. So be real. You mad I made a joke, or mad it looked exactly like you?
To protect all men in America, especially all white men.